There's one thing that I didn't, I gotta check into. I don't think I have a point, I don't think I have a grapple point for the RMS to get out of the, to pull the Z1 truss segment out, but... In the meantime, let's get the MM3 log out. We'll use CTS 5. CTS 7. Payload Z1 truss segment. Man, I scarfed that beef and broccoli. I scarfed it. Derek dot space. If you don't follow ULA launches Flickr, what are you doing? Look at this booster. The Galaxy Brain move is to simply unhinge your jaw and chuck it all in there. I know. Thanks for the KSP tip. I used a clip of you saying to keep it simple in a vid if you want me to remove. No, just give credit where credit is due, Better Rock, and then I don't care. Falcon 9 is teed up, Jax, yeah. But that's at 11, so we got work to do. Do we know the weather percentage? I don't know off the top of my head. There's all the modules. Now, with the Z1, do we have a way to grapple that thing, or should we just let it go? Yeah, Alexa. Sorry, I don't know what you want. I don't think we can grab at those. I don't have a problem with just releasing it passing. Oh no, I can't because of my Longeron pin idea. We have to pull this stupid thing out. So just one docking port. Just one more docking port, chat. This is the backside anyway, guys. Yeah, it's no problem. I don't even need to. I know the arm can reach that. Just one more port, guys. Just one more port. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna get rid of the shuttle. And we just have our station modules here. I know what you mean, Aqualex, yeah. All the station modules. Alright, guys. Let's go. Okay, I gotta bring in a couple more things in here, dudes. Late February, Goldstein.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, I got you, Aqualex. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot, man. Alright. I finally got some tags for Pathfinder here. Hey, Snake, welcome home. Long trip, huh? How long was that flight, dude? $27 hours worth of travel time. Okay. Okay. Alright, well. Glad you're home, dude. Cool beans. Hey, how's... You hear any more from, that thing? The thing? You know, that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Picking up what I'm laying down, my guy? Good. Good. For how good the shuttle stack looks, it's hard to believe you put it together and it's not a mod set. Tell up. I don't think I can build a better shuttle than this one. At least at this moment in time. This is the swan song for Collins because... or at least for KSP1 Collins. Let me put it to you like that. Alright, so... we have the Block 1C orbiter. What I got to do now is I have to sub-assemble a lot of payloads. Either that or we could merge. But I don't know if that's the right move. Let's see. How do we do this? How do we pack down fully every single one of these modules? What should we do? Sub-assemble per launch. We can do sub-assembly, stubborn, yeah. Mm-hmm. I just want to make sure that the cal controllers and stuff don't get overwritten or anything. But... don't sub-assemblies mess with things. You need to pull from this file directly. If you don't want the cal to get deleted. Yeah, what happens if we... with craft merge, I don't even use sub-assembly anymore. Yeah, I know what you mean. If we pull this, does it have the cal controller, and does the cal controller work? Yep, cal's still there. And those two are unbound, so... It would be nice to give each module its own craft file, though, guys. The reason why is so we can mess with center of mass, but... Nah, yeah, well, I think this module is perfectly symmetrical. I know the center of mass is right there. Alright, let's just check out same vessel collisions, make sure that they're still carried over. So this is SVI checkout. SVI checkout is nominal. Oh, no, missed one. Yeah. Not perfectly symmetrical as I see a relay antenna on one side. My KU band antenna's over there and the S band antenna's over there. They actually move out. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, you know, if I'd clicked on the ladder, I would have, you know, attached to it. You know, if I wanted to attach to that, you know, I would have clicked on it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the strut transform, Alex. It depends on orientation of root part. Alright, guys. You know, here's the thing. $9.97. I want to call this Space Station Freedom. I want to call it Freedom. Freedom got canceled and we got the ISS, and the ISS is great, but it's not Space Station Freedom. This one's gonna get called Freedom. And in terms of its inclination, We can go 6 degrees. That's fine. But Loopy, I'll be honest with you. With the frequency and rate that I want to launch this stuff, I might just put it in equatorial anyway. The reason why I want to put it in equatorial is just because this is a hard station to assemble, and I'm not fully confident that I'll literally remember to fly into the right orbit every time. This one's going to, I think, 105. 105 is where I want the station. $154 kilometers at 15.4 degree inclination seems right. No, you know what? Frick that. I'm not gonna be like freaking that. I have confidence in my systems. I'm confident in myself. We'll get it. We're going 6 degrees inclined. I want Jeb, Dilfree, Kerbal is a mission specialist just in case. I need another pilot. Where did that pilot that I just had go? Jeb, Dilfree, and then I need a scientist. This lock, there we go. Make sure they have their orange suits. It depends on if we take off on the ascending or descending node. I have an engineer. Yep. Yeah, the experience the McCool in a career mode save absolutely matters. The more stars, the more things the thing can do. Set Minmus as target on your ascent, Oculix, and watch the ascending node. All right, dudes, let's do this. You ready? Here we go. How do you correctly figure the flight azimuth to account for planetary rotation? Not timing, launch azimuth. Yeah, your ascending node can basically figure this out. You can eyeball it, or what I've done in the past is have a Minmus inclination tracking satellite. I launch the satellite into the same exact orbit as Minmus, the same exact inclination as Minmus, and I can use that as a target vector. You could set it to that, or you could just set Minmus as a target, eyeball it, and get it close enough and hone it as you go up, which is basically what we're going to do.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
One last checkout. Okay, she's good. Let's do this. Jeb is the commander. Dilfrey is the pilot. Cerebral Kerbal is the mission specialist, and Liz Locke Kerman is the payload specialist. All right. This is the first major mission they'll launch on this save. No, not necessarily. Yeah, what Jason said. I think this module is 10 tons. We do need to really, we should really start measuring that. All right. Let's get our met time here. So year 1, day 32, 00. Let's go with 0007 on the dot. Okay. Control point systems are up. Looking good. Okay. Here. Going with the handover for internal power. Pathfinder's on Pathfinder. Pathfinder switching to internal power. At this time, it's now running off onboard fuel cells. T-minus 50 seconds in game. Stand by for the go for auto sequencer start. We're launching on ascending node more or less, so we'll aim for 84-degree flight azimuth for a 6-degree incline to orbit. All right, Jeb, it's a good day for flying. Let's deliver this truss segment up there. First of a new era for station building. And if it go for auto sequencer start, Pathfinder's onboard computers now have primary control of all critical functions. "15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7. Go for main engine start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And we have a liftoff. Liftoff, the orbiter Pathfinder carrying the first station element for Space Station Freedom. We've cleared the pad. We're go for roll program. Got a good roll. Roll program complete. Okay, engine's now entering the throttle bucket here. All systems looking good on the vehicle. Stand by for the call for maximum dynamic pressure. We have max Q, 15,634. T plus 50, everything looking good. TWR is good. Engines performing good. SRBs, chamber pressures, nominal. Go at throttle up. Copy, go at throttle up. Orbit 3 main engines moving back up to 100% of rated performance. Shuttle as Pathfinder is going transonic. All systems still looking good here. C1 truss segment and 4 crew members making the ride into orbit now. Flight azimuth is locked in at 84 degrees. Jeb and company now locked into Highway 84 into space. Still looking Thrust tailing off on the SRBs. Should we go for separation? Showing a good separation, flight. 103, converge. Pathfinder's onboard computers commanding the main engine nozzles to swivel, aiming the shuttle for its precise target in space for main engine cutoff. Clock 2 minutes on the dot. Pathfinder now 36 kilometers in altitude, 42 kilometers downrange. Everything's still looking good here. I hope so, Hangman. No junk telemetry, clean separation. Okay, shuttle, you are single engine Kerbal. Pathfinder 2 engine Kerbal. Okay, go for the pitch. Stand by, press to ATO. Shuttle now flipping over to establish S-band communications with the tracking data and relay system. That's normal, that's me. Okay, stand by, press the MECO. We've had an anomaly. MECO confirmed. It's the arm. Okay, stand by for ET separation. We have good ET separation confirmed, flight. We're gonna have to forget about the SRBs here for a moment. Arm didn't lock in. It's one of the locking positions on the arm. I saw it wiggling around. Okay, no ohms 1 required, Pathfinder. Commenced ohms 2 at AP, T minus 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Got a good external tank separation. Closing the ET hatch doors. We have to clean up this orbit a little bit. That was a pretty bad insertion on my part, but that's what happens when you do guesswork like that. It's okay, though. It's not that big of a deal. We got plenty of fuel for this. Okay, ohm systems are armed here. Because I have a backup system in case that system failed. It looks like one of the communicatrons collided with the payload bay. It was from doing those maneuvers. It's something I gotta kind of look at there, why it did that. We're gonna have to look at it. But let's first focus on getting up into space here. Okay, ohms. Ohm system is pressurized. Rocket, it looks like I jostled it around a little bit. I may not have locked out the robotics on that arm. There's your problem. Robotics weren't locked out. The arm was wiggling around inside of the payload bay, dude. Do we have positive periapsis? No, the arm isn't dead, guys. I can always use an auto strut or a regular strut because we have an engineer on board to put it back into position. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is a big deal. It's something you need to fix. I have plenty of contingencies here that will get these guys home if needed. That's right, passing. There's plenty of contingencies here. Remember, key is to just not panic. Don't picnic. The arm still works. We lost a locking pin, guys. It's not, like, I'm telling you, it's not really a problem. I will fix this. It's just something I forgot to do for checkout. I knew I was probably forgetting something. I'm just happy what I was, see how the arm isn't in position? I'm just happy that what I was forgetting is not that big of a deal. Like, if that had happened to the payload, then we would have a problem if it just started wobbling around inside of the payload bay. I've had that happen before. It's not fun. Stand by for ohms 1 shutdown, or ohms 2 shutdown. Okay. Yeah, our initial insertion was 106 by minus, like it was like minus 100 or something. Let's just say 2. Off nominal insertion. Booster landing, Ripperino. Notes. Arm latching system was not checked out properly. Okay, Pathfinder, you are go for on orbit. Yeah, it was a little bit of a funny. 106 by minus 23. I was shooting for 100 by 100. That was bad. That was a bad ascent on my part, but that's because it blew up on the way up, man. Pathfinder, you go for on orbit, go for payload bay door open. The frickin' arm wasn't latched. You gotta be kidding me. We just flew up into space with an unlatched arm. I can't believe that didn't break. We are a little bit lucky there, guys. S-band through Tidris is working beautifully. 60 delta V is what we need for return. We're okay. All right, so we got to shore up the orbit a little bit, dudes. First thing we need to do is just weed out the rest of that inclination. I'm trying to basically match min-miss. And if you want to match min-miss's tilt, just set it as a target. So we got to do a small burn here. We're on the S-band right now, Aqualex. We can go through KU here in a second. Guys, if you're looking at the Delta V and you're like, oh my gosh, you don't have a lot of Delta V left. Our Delta V is going to go up because we don't have a 10-ton module in it when we go for landing. So we should be okay. With that being said, that was a pretty bad orbital insertion on my part. But then again, like I said, we could have eliminated the guesswork, but I wanted to send it. Okay, you're a go for ohms 3. We can bring the payload back down in anesthesia, sure. That's why the shuttle has the body flap and the speed brake to trim it out. The station is going into 105 by 105. .60 inclination. We're right on the money. Perfect. Unset min misses target. And then we got to do another quick zap down here to get that to 105. Thank you, Erudite. Let's go back over here. Okay. In the meantime here, we will deploy our the KU band antenna. One of the arm latching pins, because it wasn't locked out 95. That's all. It's not a problem, fellas. Okay. KU band antenna is up and working. We got a good acquisition through TDRS 2 here. We're going to move the manipulator positioning mechanism into the outward position. Of course, that, yeah, see, it's not, and none of the arm components are locked. Oh, looks like some of them are. Hold on. Hold on a second, chat. Before we get into arm operations, let me get into the right orbit, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to go around for one more. All right, everything's looking good here. What a shot. Pretty good. Jeb now reorienting Pathfinder. Slick hat. Got the heat waves to match? I don't, Hawks. I should, though. Okay. Okay, 105.1 by 105. That's more than good. All right, shut down the ohms engine. Saving the engine, shutting it down. Depressurized purge systems are good. All right, let's mess with the arm here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what's good with the arm. So the manipulator positioning mechanism, yeah, has one of the components locked out. Yeah, the arm wasn't, I didn't put the arm through ONC, just like everything else, and you miss stuff like this. But that's okay. Honestly, if that's the worst of our problem, it's not a big deal. There was a Communicatron 16 that got hung up right here, and it because the arm was wiggling around so much, it separated and it hit the payload bay. The other Communicatron 16s right there, those little antennas, I use that to latch the arm. They're used to hold the arm in place. But also, as a secondary, I have the thing locked out, and then as a tertiary, I have an auto strut if it's locked out. None of it's locked out, except for that. But yeah, so when we were messing with this shuttlecraft file last, I must have used it and then forgot that I didn't shut it off. We really gotta make sure we do that, or else that happens. All right, So the manipulator positioning mechanism, we can play that controller. That will move the arm. Doesn't the orbiter fly heads up, tail first? I think they tried to... I think they point the TPS in the back of the orbiter at the sun. I'm pretty sure. Just like Orion. Or Orion's just like the shuttle. Pick your poison. Sofer power amplifier is working. Alright, let's latch. So, undo the latch positioning mechanism on the arm. What part, Borg? One of my manipulator latching points, Rocket Guy. It's because I didn't check, I didn't safe the arm. I didn't lock everything out on the way up. That's my fault. Okay, the arm is in the open position here. Let's see if the light on it is working. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is rotate this to get at that pin mechanism. We gotta grapple that Z1 truss segment there. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go a little bit more. Minus 23. Here. You guys want to see something cool? Look at the view. It's pretty baller, isn't it? That's a pretty baller view, if I do say so myself. You know what? In fact, that gets taken as a screenshot. Look at that. Can you control the arm from that view? If I had action groups, sure. If I had axis controls bound to a CAL controller, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'd be able to control it from here. That's rather nice, isn't it? Yeah, Mike. See, this is where it pays to do this inside of the SPH, guys. I should have got these numbers before we launched, but it's okay. I wanted beef and broccoli. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted beef and broccoli. Mm-hmm. Good call. It's possible to brew beer in space. I mean, yeah, you can, but I don't think it's ever been done. Should have had a spring-loaded deployer CubeSat style. Need to practice with the arm, my dude. All right. Oh boy, that was a mistake. Stay strong, arm. I just got back. When launch? Gotta be careful with doing crap like that. Okay. There's no CMGs, Aqualex on it. It would have to use the vernier thrusters, low Z thrust basically. There's no gyros on this thing, dude. Thanks, Maverick. Come on, baby. Okay, that's playing a sound effect for no reason. It's playing a sound effect for engines that are already shut off. That's not good enough. Did you not make a cow with a faster pre-program? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, people were yelling at me to launch a demo. I wanted to do that, but yeah, you know how it is.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, no, I did it for a lot of them. I didn't do it for this one because, yeah, everyone was like, oh, launch it. All right. Dang, you missed out. Thanks. Thanks, pal. Hey, Midge. Tier 392. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh. We're okay. It locked in. We're good. All right. Excellent. Yeah, demo. Sorry, I was in the middle of something, dude. I didn't do it. I should have done it. I just was. Yeah, I wanted to get this launch off. So, yeah, I have it. It's not pre-programmed, but I have the numbers that I need to plug the cal controller in for most of the missions, for most of the assembly missions. I figured all that out too today. I decided to just do it inside of the SPH as well. Any updates on Virgin Orbit? It's broken. Okay. Yeah, demo. You know, there's that whole paragraph that you typed, and then there's the thing that I'm doing here. Dude, come on, man. Let me run the mission, please. Save the paragraphs when we're in the SPH, please. It's the only reason I'm saying that is because I gotta focus on this, man. We fused the docking port. Great way to start the mission. You added struts to payload? Oh yeah, that's right. But wait, we snap docked. They should have undone Hangman. Hold on. Oh. Snap docking doesn't undo struts. When did that start happening? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, that makes this a little bit easier. Okay, the first station modules being pulled out. Thanks, Water. Anyway, demo. Sorry, yeah, no, I was getting really stressed out there about the fused port, but yeah, Havinsky helped me out. Okay, Z1 is up in the air. We just need to orient it correctly and then start doing checkout on the systems. The module will boost itself into the right orbit, Anesthesis. I didn't want to waste the SAS on the, or the RCS on the shuttle. Okay, opening up the monopropellant tanks on the station. Okay. 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 Yep. The SAS did not like that. Okay, we'll let it. We're gonna let it go. We'll have the thing reorient. All right. Module is released. We're flipping on the control moment gyros. We have a good release and confirmation release of the Z1. Okay. Shuttle and its crew is now going to back away. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that all payloads from now on are going to need to, we're going to have to do the numbers for everyone. Just to be sure. Just to be sure, man. Okay, thrusters are enabled. Moving out the antenna for the KU and S-band communications. I'm not just jettisoning modules. Screw that. That's Bush League. I don't like doing what I just did, fellas. There we go. KU band and S band antennas on the station are, what is KU? High frequency. Koala. Yeah. S band is like short band, like a CB radio. I wasn't aware that individual bands were implemented into KSP. They're not. In KSP, that's just a more powerful antenna. It can go further, which is... That's not generally the case, guys. Lower frequencies can have more range. Higher frequencies are more precise. But my more powerful antennas... I call them higher frequencies. I mean, higher frequencies can go further, but you need to be way more precise with your antenna. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So because this one is more powerful, I call it that's a high frequency antenna. So that's my KU band and that's my S band. And also there's a shuttle over there. All right, let's take the shuttle over there. We have enough RCS. Go over and take a look. Yeah, high frequency. Yeah, that's it. Lower frequencies can go further. Higher frequencies, you can have more bandwidth, but they don't go as far. That's it. Thanks, Urban. This mission kind of ended up being a little bit of a fuster, but that's okay. All right, guys. How goes the building? It's going good, man. All right, we're going to use the RCS on this now to boost into the right orbit. We kind of screwed up a little bit. These are not really meant to do this necessarily, but it's okay. I wonder, did our inclination get screwed up at all? Nope, inclination is still good. So long, shuttle. Just gotta get it to 105 by 105. So yes, keyboard thruster manipulation. T-minus 708 to the OneWeb launch. OneWeb? OneWeb launched yesterday, buddy. Astronomer's visual 7. We're using the station's small thrusters to get into a precise orbit here. Almost there. .1049 is fine for now. 1049 is just fine. There we go. I could refill the tanks, yes. Not that I'm using any fuel, but we can iron it out when the shuttle is back down. Let's go back over to the shuttle. Pathfinder. Set that back to Grandparent Strut. All right, let's try to stow this arm and see what it does. So, yes, I am Razmiel. All right, that one is in position, locked out. Take this one, unlock it, reset to build position. Move the latching and defector into the stowed position as well. It feels wobbly a bit. What? Trust me, I'll be more prepared in the future.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Back space. Docking is kind of precise and your arm wobbles. You're very perceptive. I can basically make it go slower and not wobble as much. That mission was kind of a cluster because I'm, you know, it's my first time doing that. First time doing something like that. Also, Razmia, don't you ever say bad things about me or my arm again. Don't you ever talk to me or my son again. That was a joke. That was kidding. First is always a throwaway, just like pancakes or kids. I'm sorry, what? What was that? What was that second part? All right, so manipulator positioning mechanism is back into the stowed position. So what I'm going to do, because we don't have that aft stowing device, I mean, it's probably not a big deal. We could probably come back down like this as long as everything's locked out. But what I'll do is, because there's no more rendezvous proximity operations here, I'll set that docking port to a root part so it does not move. Demo. Yeah, we have the first module deployed. It should be over there. Yeah, see? It's over there doing its thing. All right, guys. We got to put ourselves into the right orbit here, so I'm going to go down, wait till we get to PE at 101, and then just zip us down to 100 circular. Yeah, Rasmio, there's ways to make the arm go slower, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Some of these missions get a little involved, so if I give you a snarky response, and this goes to anybody, if I give you a snarky response, I'm just messing around, but I'm focused on what I'm doing, you know? Shuttle is back. That's right, dudes. Let's get Pathfinder home. I don't mean anything by it, dude. We just got to be careful, guys. We got to be very careful with fuel. You staying up for the launch? Yeah, of course. So I got my perigee down to 100. And we just gotta punch this a couple of times. Okay, good. Oh, that shuttle though. All right. We got to go around one more orbit. So what I'm going to do here, we got to go around because we're not going to be over KSC. Cross range will only work for you so much, but I don't want to use any more fuel than we need to. So we're going to retract the KU band antenna. Okay. KU is distracted. Okay. Pathfinder, you are go for payload bay door close. All right, let's bring her home. Reorienting the vehicle. Yeah, that's all it needs, Water. My shuttle is designed to fly like trash. That's on purpose. But we need about 100 RCS, give or take, to get back down. But the problem is that those fuel readings aren't exactly right. Because they're picking up on fuel cell fuel. That's total fuel. That's how much fuel I have left for the ohms thrusters. I think we should be good. As long as I have enough for the ohms thrusters, we are A-okay. Okay, Pathfinder, this is Control. You are go for deorbit burn. Stand by for ohms engine shutdown. We have ohms shutdown. Good deorbit burn. Okay, yeah, we had enough. Barely, but we had enough. We gotta be careful about that. We gotta be very careful. Alright. Shutting down engines. Purging out systems here. All right. going to reorient the orbiter. We're going to bring up the speed brake and body flap controller. Speed brake is in the armed position, body flap is in the armed position. Bringing up my roll controller here. I'm going to turn that one on. Stand by for EI. We have entry interface on Pathfinder. How's that arm doing? Good. Okay, bringing up the rate controller now. It's 6 degrees inclined. It's matching Minmus's orbit. Hip, you match Minmus's inclination. It's easy. You can still get to the moon pretty easily. And you can get to Minmus easily. That's where I decided to put Space Station Freedom. Young Station was on 6 degree inclination, Hip. Alright. Got slight thermal heating on the nose of the orbiter at this time. Rates are looking okay. Slight roll rate. Wonder how tidal forces would affect an orbit on the like this in real life. Yeah, it'd definitely do something. Loading. Did I hear about the banana plague? No, I'm not sure what that means. We're coming in. I had one of the last things I do before I deorbit is close the payload bay doors. Because the radiators are on the inside of the doors. We got a relay through the station right now. Yeah, Dutch guy. It's good stuff.
Discovery. Discovery, go and throttle up.
Airborne, 49 months is a long time. One day it'll be 49 years. By then we'll be living on the moon and Mars. I hope so, dude. Thanks for the 49, man. Appreciate it. Oh, not that one. Crank it. Heating. Still got a good signal through the station. Ready for Kerbal 2? Do I have access yet? No. Guys, fellas, no 20 questions right now. Please. Mission. We're short. We're slightly short. Gotta keep the nose down. Hope we don't overheat. Hand. Crossing the coast at 1800. That's 100. That's 100. We're short. That's short. Not by much, but it's short. I trimmed it out quietest. I think we'll make it. I think I kept the nose in. I kept the nose in it long enough. Or I kept the nose down long enough. If we can get 1400 crossing the mountains, we're fine. We do not have an AOS through KSC just yet. $1,400 over the mountains. We're good. We're good. I compensated. Retracting the body flap into the negative 7 position. Speed brake is open. Big S-turn here. Sonic booms heard at the Kerbal Space Center. We have AOS through KSC.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Metric, what's up, man? Shuttle now coming around here for a heading alignment with runway 27. Shuttle now transonic, turning around for a heading alignment
go
here.
at throttle up.
All right. Hey, Jadam. What's up, dude? It'll make it. It flies crappy, but it doesn't fly that crappy. I actually compensated too much. We almost went too far. That was actually fine. It looked like we were a little bit short, but yeah, I compensated. We're good. That's the beauty of the shuttle. That's what I always say, guys. You know, if you're in a shuttle, or you have a Dream Chaser or whatever, any type of like winged re-entry vehicle, right? You're gonna be like, oh no, I overshot. There's no excuse if you overshoot. You can fly. You should be able to fly it through re-entry. It's not just sit there during re-entry and be like, duh. No, you should be able to maneuver it around and fly it. That's important. This, you know, you just got to learn to fly going Mach 5, or in the shuttle's case in real life, going Mach 25. Flying it like going Mach 25 is a little different than flying at 500 miles an hour, you know what I mean? I have a joystick, dude. Okay, we got a visual on that runway. Am I using the joystick now? Yeah, of course. Capsules can fly too. Offset center of mass. Yep. Center of gravity is not aligned with the longitudinal axis of the vehicle, so you can change the angle of attack on the heat shield by rolling the capsule. You know, like, I see people play Kerbal and they're just like, oh, it's going through re-entry. Oh man, I overshot. Dude, steer the freaking thing. Steer it. Steer the mother. We are lined up with runway 27. Thanks, fellas. We gotta be careful here, though. We're almost stalled. You can S-turn a capsule, yes, absolutely. Jeb's making his final alignment here. Making final heading alignment for runway 27. What's the glide path? The glide path is brick. Brick. This thing flies about as good as a freaking steam locomotive. At least down here. It flies excellent going hypersonic. You know, everybody's like, oh my god, hypersonic gliders are the new hotness. NASA's had a hypersonic glider since the 70s. Just saying. People can fly on it too. It's pretty freaking cool. Badger, your company want to sponsor me and give me one? I'd use it. I'll fly this with it. Okay, ground altimeter is online. Yep, we made it. More than enough. Okay, we are on our final heading alignment. Speed brake is open. Gear coming. Gear down. Touchdown. Oh, we lifted a little bit. We all right. We all right. We all right. Hey, come on back now. There we go. Nose gear touch. Closing out speed brake systems. Body flap undeployed. Control. Pathfinder's on the rollout. Yeah, that wasn't my best landing. Pathfinder's currently on the rollout on runway 27. A lot of practice, Stubborn. Convoy 1. Flight sim.
Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Convoy 1. Wheel stop. Pathfinder, wheel stop. The CTS-7 mission is a success, despite a couple anomalies here and there. Crew was able to deliver to the Z1 Trust segment, the first in a module that sets up a new architecture, extending our dexterity among the stars. Ferris Bueller, you're my hero. Yeah.
Discovery, go
Passing 10 subs. Thanks, man. Ugh.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Dude, that re-entry scared the frick out of me. I'm like, we're gonna undershoot. We're gonna undershoot. This is so embarrassing. I'm not allowing this to happen. Frick
Discovery,
this.
go at throttle up.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what, that's the world's greatest flying machine. I tell you, it was super.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Not bad. Not bad. Now to replace it with Dragon. Oh, I hate you.
Discovery,
Oh, I
go at
hate
throttle
you.
up. Discovery, go at throttle up.
I flew it with Charlie Duke watching Airborne. That was the Saturn V, though. That wasn't the shuttle.
Discovery, go at
I
throttle
dipped
up.
the nose, hip. It was alright. GUI, 8-month resub. Thank you. Better than
Discovery,
replacing it with
go at
nothing.
throttle up.
It works! Great! Time to cancel it.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yeah, that was bad. I got a 4 from the Russian judge, man. I don't know. Maybe I forget who flew Collins. I forget if an astronaut has flown Collins before. He missed it or is ignoring you. I'm ignoring you, Dama. Just you though. It's not that. There's a bunch of people in here and the chat's going bananas.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Rob, hey, thanks, man. Kenwa, thank you. You flew KSP with Charlie Duke watching. I launched my Saturn V with him watching. How was he reacting? He was, you know what? He was watching these numbers. He was watching those numbers. I'm not even kidding. That pod somewhere out there. He was watching the numbers. And I cut the S4B too early and he was like, you shut it off too early. I'm like, no! Oh, frick! All right. I do believe good manners dictate that we should send out the welcome wagon. Other than that, though, it was great. I showed him Kerbal, and he's like, he looked at it, and he goes, dude, oh, I bet people have a lot of fun with this game. And I'm like, you have no idea. Not enough time, S. The next mission I got to do some setup for, but it's going to happen tomorrow. The second and third assembly missions are happening tomorrow. You got to remember, there's no prep work. We can just jump in, figure out the dynamics for the arm, like what Demo was talking about, and just roll. It's not lost. We have it, Shoreline. I think it's up on YouTube. I thought mission 2 was tonight. I don't have enough time, Yard. Starlink launch, dude. We don't have enough time. Let me get the welcome wagon. It was at Space Fest, guys. There we go. What's my education? Background, man. You're beyond knowledgeable. So you must have gone to school for aerospace or something. I'm self-taught. I'm a 3D artist by trade, which is why I can build. Which is why I can build really well in Kerbal, because this works like a CAD system. Yeah, self-taught. Love space. I just figured out I love space after I graduated college. Oops. I ran an ad already. Username. Yeah. Yeah, Oshidash. That's absurd. You smart motherfucker. My boy's wicked smart. Thanks, man. Yeah, I am a nerd in every sense of that term. It's pretty bad. Just don't tell anybody, okay? That's what I tell my neighbors. They're like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm a fake rocket scientist, I guess. I play a rocket scientist on TV, like Doogie Howser or something. Yeah, I mean, guys, that shuttle I engineered. I engineered by raiding NASA's technical reports server. That's what we do, dude. Whenever I do a build stream, or we spend a couple of days building something, or I try to figure out how something works, like space stations, shuttles, whatever, we'll spend a day raiding NASA's technical reports and reading and learning about how stuff works. Now, Oshi, I've been doing that for a decade. I passed my 10-year anniversary for streaming on the 23rd of December. I've been doing this for a decade. I've been doing it as my job for, well, since 2015, for 8 years. Yeah. That knowledge piles up over time, dude. I just love space. I love telling people about space. I love watching rocket launches. I can't get enough of it. It's strange. I have a PhD in KSP. I suppose if you want to call it that, yeah. I remember when you went full-time and quit Best Buy. Yep. Would you say you're a rocket? No, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone. Mr. Tambourine Man. Sorry. I just started rating NASA technical reports. Oh, it's great, dude. You can learn so much from there. That couple of good textbooks here and there, and the internet. Been about a while. Just never catch much building streams. I work with engineers every day as a Civitech. They're morons in comparison. People keep telling me that, Oshi. I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just live and breathe this stuff, dude. It keeps me going. You know? It keeps me going. Oh, thanks, Propty. I appreciate it. It thought your typo was a freaking link though. Any chance of a second launch today? If you like Falcon 9's King, yeah, we got a real launch happening very soon. I worked as a civil engineer, can confirm. And moron. Yeah, if there was no Falcon, I'd probably tee us up for another launch. In fact, King, I'm probably going to do the prep work for the launch now. And we'll launch it tomorrow. But we got to recover our crew here. Convoy 1. It's on its way. Hey, Legion. Sucky Patsies. Oh, boy, did we freaking suck pond water, dude. Holy crap. We deserve to get railed by the Bills. We deserved it, dude. It is what it is, though, man. All right, shut that out. The welcome wagon is here. Did Charlie Duke have some involvement with the shuttle program? You know, I don't know. I should have probably asked him that. Crew now egressing out of the vehicle. No, Airborne, in this save, just put it on the pad and send it. But Pathfinder here is made to be reused. If we really wanted to, dude, we could. It's totally reusable. Pilot Dilfree stepping out here. Coming back from his first mission on orbit. And then the rock star, Jebediah Kerman. Coming back from the first deployment mission. He commanded first station deployment mission. Four crew members on Pathfinder. Bringing her back. Jeb's comments after the mission. I can't tell you what a tribute that is to the American working man, and the American working woman too. Can't imagine the amount of people that worked on this vehicle, from all walks of life, all capabilities and limitations. They proved that they could do the job. They proved it for the world to see, and I'm mighty proud to be associated with folks like that. Do you see the clouds when you fly in the cockpit? Yeah, sure. I think John Young said that, not Jeb, but John Young is the real life Jebediah Kerman, so we're good. When pen flip. Oh yes, absolutely. Thelzo. Oh, that was sick. No, where'd you go? How long did you say the fuse was? Like I said, PhD and KSP for sure. Expert status is like 10,000 hours. Yeah. Jeb's real quote. Oh yeah, I had to translate that. You want me to say it in Jeb's native tongue? Excuse me. Yeah, I speak Kerbal too. I hang around them enough. Jeez. Jeb's real quote. Ah. All right. Oh, easy bang. Come on now. I just play it a lot, guys. If you played Kerbal for 15,000 hours, you'd be this good too. Probably better than me. What, 900 euros? You become? Oh, look this good, you will not. Kerbal is Spanish backwards with high pitch, yes. Has a Kerbal ever been used as in real life as a 0G indicator? Well, Xenotechnic, you know what, dude? It's funny you should mention that. It's funny you should mention that because you know, if we go over here and we go up in here like this, and we look at my Twitter. It's funny you should mention that. The OFT-2 Starliner mission. So Starliner, this is Boeing's commercial crew capsule. The 0G indicator was Jeb. I crap you not. They showed an interior shot. He's floating around inside of it. I'm like, oh! I did the Leonardo meme when I went, oh! No! Yeah. You guys don't remember this? That Kerbal, that Kerbal plushie has actually been into space. That's actually been into space. Yeah, no joke. That Jeb's been in space. Like, can you believe that? And look, Boeing tweeted this today. Look, sounds like Jeb Kerman in the Kerbal Space Program up to something very interesting inside Starliner's processing facility. So the C-3PF, so if the C-3PF goes boom, we know why. Yeah, Jeb is messing with some type of pressurization system there. Yeah, that Jeb has flown into space. Is that nuts? It's freaking nuts, dude. Ah! That's a good episode of Ren and Stimpy. No, sir? I don't like it. Also, that gauge goes up real high. 5,000 PSI. Okay, what's 5,000 PSI for the metric, folks? $354 bar. Yeah, that's a lot. That's, what is that, 3,500 kilopascals, 3.6 MPa? Or 36 MPa? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot. Tweet at Boeing to put EJ Kraken drive in the capsule. Nah, I don't think we should do that, Eagle. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta get wheel stop. We gotta fill out the mission log. Mission success. Landed at runway 27. Oh, I didn't get the crew duration. Crap. Oh yeah, I knew I forgot something. Year 1, day 33, 102. Day 32, 7, day 33. They were up there for like 1.5 days. Let's just do that. Why not? 1 day, 1 hour. Is it? Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry, my brain's fried from doing that mission. Okay. We're gonna take the truck here. But yeah, we're gonna take it. I'll park it in the hangar over here. Why is the booster Ripperino? We had an anomaly on Ascend emulated, and I didn't want to go ride the boosters down until I figured out what was wrong. By the time I figured out what happened with the arm, the boosters were already Kraken ate them. Tina, you're going to make a launch now? It's been great hanging out with you. Are you going to stream it, Tina? Or are you just having some fun? If you're going to stream it, let me know. No, you won't? Oh, okay. All right. Take some pictures for us, though. We should redo the ladder truck, Toa. That one has that weird triangular top. I'll redo it and I'll make it work exactly like the real one. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. That's pretty much all we're doing for the foreseeable. Guys, yeah, that's what we're gonna do for the foreseeable. Wow, accent came through there. For the foreseeable. For the foreseeable. Remember, EJ, you're running out of time for KSP too. Thanks, Ant. I only get reminded multiple times, you know, every stream. It's great. It's great. Thanks. That's not anxiety-inducing at all. It's not like that stresses me the frick out. No, it's good, man. Thanks for reminding me. Great. Enjoy your weekend. Love you too. I'm gonna come down there. I will kick you in the face, and then we will get beer and go watch an Electron launch. Do you understand? All right. Get Z1 out of there. You should probably quit sleeping. It takes too much time. You know what, man? If I could, I absolutely would. All right, so that mechanism is locked out. Yep. All of it's locked out except for the one that matters. There is your anomaly. Right there. None of these were locked. I was messing with them. No good. That's why the arm did what it did. I'll give you something Christopher Walken gave me after a recording session. Huh? Genesis, 2 years! I found your channel here during the pandemic, and I'm glad I did. Here's some more successful shuttle launches. Word. Bro's gonna pull a hammy. So that was the cause of the anomaly on the way up. Not safing the arm. So we just got to make sure. We just got to make sure that we do that in ONC. We got to check for the arm. Can you do anything to fix the docking port fusion you were worried about? It wasn't docking port fusion. It was actually me second-guessing myself, Warder. Halpinski and Chad pointed it out, and probably a couple of other people. The Longeron struts. The Longeron struts. I thought if you undock something and dock it to another thing, it'll get rid of the struts, but it actually doesn't. I can make the shuttle pad. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But I'm not going to. But that logic right there, you could. You could. You could absolutely do it. Oh, that sucks. I could do it. If struts don't break over snap docking, guys, if struts fix themselves over snap docking, we could absolutely do it. I could put the SRBs down, hang the external tank, and undock. Yeah, undock the SRB to get it to flip the hierarchy to the ET. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I could absolutely do that. Yeah. But anyway. So yeah, you could build the shuttle pad doing that. Now I didn't know that. That's a game feature I frankly didn't know. No pads. No. We got a station to build. I understand that, fellas. I understand. I'm just saying it's possible. You could do it. I could build. I did design this stack to be able to be integrated outside of the SPH. So basically, we build a VAB outside. And we could build it that way. It's totally doable. I have slip pins on the SRB so they can hold it up. It's totally doable. Palpatine, do it. I will say this, King. I will do it if we have time to do it. We don't have time to do it, so that's probably not getting done. That's something that's I'm gonna have to relegate it for something till after KSP. But I could absolutely build this. Hey Alice, thank you for the raid. To be honest, I don't think KSP 2 will be a complete replacement for KSP 1. Do you think you'll switch back and forth? I do. Just Space, yeah. Hibbit. Hey, Alice, thank you for the raid. Okay, dudes. But yeah, so that's actually what caused that problem, which caused the fused docking port. The struts. I actually put struts in because I was worried about everything moving around, and me worrying about it and not having confidence in past DJ that past DJ actually engineered this thing correctly actually screwed me. That's what caused that problem, and that's what caused the arm to weeble wobble all over the place. So maybe next time don't second guess yourself, dickhead. We gotta prep the next module for tomorrow, guys. Hit it. I'm not touching that one. You please, God, no. You're one of them. I don't see your... Oh, Hillness. Okay, your last tag. Voyager 212. That's cool. Whoa. I don't like the front, but everything else is cool. My concern with KSP2 is that it won't be as complex as the first, and people are going to get bored with it and come back to KSP1. I really want KSP2 to succeed. I think UI, you really want to know? I think that entirely depends on modding. But, I think that depends on the mod community. And if the mod community for KSP2 is like KSP1, they ain't going to let us down. Second part of that, it's just as complex. It's good, man. It's good. It's good. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You don't know? Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't. It's good, dude. What? Hey, I was lurking. You gotta finish it. Think you like it. I can't click on that. It just opened. It tried to open a Discord app. SpaceX scrubbed. Can we do meat shield development? I don't think you could do that in KSP2. No, guys. Full disclosure. I've seen the game. I've seen the game multiple times. I saw it at PAX 2020, right before COVID. I saw it at PAX West 2019. I've seen the game, dude. I've seen it. It's good, man. What I saw in 2019 was good, and that was a couple of years ago.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
NDA. What's an NDA? Starlink scrubbed. Hey, RC520. Welcome to Mission Control. You go at throttle up. Thanks, man. My bad. Copied the wrong thing. Here you go. Damn, dude. Wait a minute. What a piece of junk! It's almost like it does 8.5 past light speed or something. Yeah, you wish, pal. Those YT-1300 freighters were junk. Why does it have quad lasers on it? It's a freighter, not a fighter. Look at those hydro spanners right there. I wonder why there's some armor plating exposed. That's kind of dumb. Okay, Starlink. Standing down from today's Starlink launch to take a closer look at the data from the second stage. Teams are setting up next launch opportunity, which is tomorrow, January 11th at 7:48 Pacific. You see, fellas? This is why SpaceX is so good at what they do, because they don't send it. Hope the sub helps towards the Chatham permitting process. yeah, we need more than a 1 Prime sub, dude, I think. Came in that thing? You're braver than I thought. That's awesome, Wiser. Doesn't need full coverage armor. It can do the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. Yeah, where's the escape pod? The escape pod's missing. Alright, let's get prepped for the next mission, I guess. They escaped. I mean, all right, Dan. All right. Yeah, that's fair. Or they shot it into the maw. I mean, maybe. What was wrong with the armor? Did it work? I had a little bit of a flutter on the way up, but everything was fine. Arm worked good. Yeah. Here, let's go take a look at that module that's up there. Do some time warpage. Nah, not really, Yarg. What do you think of the current ISS situation? Stranded astronauts. They're not stranded. They just can't come back down, Toa. The Soyuz can still be used as a lifeboat, which is why they haven't jettisoned it. And if there was any threat to the crew, it would have been gone a long time ago. But yeah, with that being said, they cannot come back down on MS-22. MS-22 is junk. It's junk. The secondary, so it wasn't the primary cooling system that got hit, it was the secondary cooling system. The secondary cooling system is the cooling system that's on the crew cap, that's on the capsule. Soyuz has two. One's on the service module, the other's on the capsule. The reason why they have one on the capsule is for when they jettison the service module. And they need a climate control system for when they go through re-entry because it gets hot. That's the cooling system that got messed up. It could be MMOD. NASA is going to have a press conference about it tomorrow, actually. Oh, yeah, we got to rename it to Freedom. That's a good point. So, yeah, that's what's going on. It's not ideal, dudes. What day is it? Okay, cool. But yeah, they're gonna need another spacecraft. What's most likely gonna happen is that they're gonna launch MS-23 with nobody on board, and they're gonna deorbit MS-22 with nobody on board. And if it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, whatever. And then the crew's gonna come down on MS-23. That's all. You think the cooling system keeping the crew alive would be the primary? No, not really passing. They only need it for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes during entry. That's all. And then accelerate MS-24? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I wouldn't like an extra 6 months. Yeah, I wouldn't like an extra 6 months demo, but I also don't feel like dying in a fiery plasma wave. You know what I'm saying? Don't really want to do that either. I'll wait 6 months. That's fine. I mean, die from entry heating, 6 months extra time in space. I mean, you're not wrong, but meat shield is the solution, dudes. That's another thing I had to change. We had to switch those off route part. Cool. All right. She's up, dudes. Did you get it to work? Did I get what to work, RJ? It, clearly. Yeah. What is it? You know, the thingy me bob. Is it going to have consequences with the Russian crew handovers? I mean, guys, yeah, no doubt there will be a ripple effect, but you'd be foolish to think if there's not contingency procedures here. The arm, you melon. I use the arm to deploy this, if that's what you're asking. Contingency plan, bring back the shuttle for one last hurrah. How about the contingency plan is just bring back the shuttle? Ooh, I thought it blew up. No, it was a holding component for it, RJ. It's fine. The Z1 Trust segment is up, dude. First module's up. Now the next mission is the next mission would be the docking port. Or we would need the alpha module, so lab 1. And then we would need docking node 1. So let's do it. Yeah, all I did basically with this was get the KU and S-band antennas ready to go. Yeah. Everything seems to be functioning just fine here. Starlink got scrubbed, yep. Got scrubbed till tomorrow. Just curious, will you do any EVAs to build the station, or are you just using the ARM? There is some EVAing stuff, Bandit, that we need to do, yeah. Yeah, of course. I'll probably EVA and place ladders on it so the Kerbals don't need to jetpack around as much. I don't like using the jetpacks unless I absolutely have to. I had a bad experience once. I got distracted, so I didn't watch the mission past orbit. That's fair. See? I loaded this stuff down with a bunch of stuff. Actually, 11.76 tons. Cool. I'm going to say 0.8 because we burned some fuel. That's awesome, Wiser. Pretty much, Bandit, yeah. I had a bad experience. No, Thimicool. Pinball. Kerbal pinball in space. I thought you already sent up your space station. You worked on some station a few days ago. That was in simulation mode, Liam. This one was this module was actually delivered by the shuttle. See, the other thing, Bandit, is that I got to take that docking port off. You see that guy? I got to take that off. Oh, I want to launch the next. All right, let's get prepped for the next mission, okay? Yeah, so Bandit, I was thinking, like, with the trust segment, once it's done, get rid of the alignment mechanisms. We don't need them. So I put containers all on my modules in different places, so we can do that. We can take them apart. I could put new docking ports down. We could put ladder components down. You see all the extra stuff I had in there? I packed lights. I packed struts. I packed ladders. Yeah. We will do a combination of EVA construction in the ARM. And in fact, my space station remote manipulator has a ladder on the end of it. So if I want to take a Kerbal and have them get at a spot where there's no ladder, They could just grab the end of the arm and I can move them around with the arm. Just like they can in real life. We designed all that in, dude. Is this how Freedom was originally supposed to be delivered? They were going to build the truss segment port to starboard. Just space. Yeah. Yeah, they were going to start with solar panel. The solar panel that wound up on the top of the ISS and then they moved it off to the side. They were going to start with the solar panels, right? And then they were going to attach propulsion modules to where the solar panel modules are, and then build the truss segment to the center, and then put a 6-axis node on their modules, and then build the other side. Do you play Star Citizen? Just curious. I don't play Star Citizen out of fear of getting addicted, John. Pretty much just space, yep. All right. So now what I want, guys, is our ONC craft file. What I'm going to do, we took all these modules and put them down on these pallets here. What I want to do with this now is take the Z1 truss segment and put it back up here. Put it back up here. And as we assemble the station, I'll have a craft file with assembled components. So gift you a game package to Star Citizen. Don't you dare do that right now. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that right now. Please don't do that. John, you're killing me. Don't do that. I'm dead. I'm not even. This isn't like, oh my God, are you going to give me some? Don't do that. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm telling you. You've been warned. All right, so that module is configured just like that. So now, what's the next module that we need? The next one was the alpha module. Where did I put the alpha module? There it is. Execute Order 66. Matt gifted me Elite already, 10, in 2015, or what, like 8 years ago. I still haven't played it. When I say I'm not going to play it, I mean that. Is that going up tonight? I figure we could prep the mission. We have to get the numbers down for it, Ninja. That's kind of important. Actually, I think I may have already done the numbers for this one. So what we got to do is send the module up. We got to berth it to the docking ring. And then A to Z1 install, staged and berthed. We can do it. We can at least stage the mission, yeah. So I have the arm positioning for this. I'm thinking, dudes, I'm thinking. Yeah. I have the numbers there. I'll write that up in a little bit. So, all right, what we got to do, got to go in here like this. This is CTS-5, so Shuttle, SSF, Space Station Freedom. This is the... This is the Alpha Lab. The Alpha Lab. Alpha Lab grind set. Why not Sigma Lab? Because it's got an A on the side, not a Sigma. God. And then we need docking.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
We need docking module 1. CTS 5, Space Station Freedom. Hey, Ish. 29-month resub. Thanks, man. I went to my parents' house like last week of December, and Brimo's like, you know, we want you should get your model trains for the Christmas tree. I should get my model trains for the Christmas tree. I went to my parents' house and got all my model trains. Yeah, but a lot of model trains there. I got some good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, I'm not saying my basement has an HO layout in it on the floor. But my basement has an HO layout in it on the floor. Yeah. Brimo messed up. You done messed up, AA Ron. Dude. I love trains. I love trains. Trains are sweet. They're so freaking cool. Show 'em, man. Show 'em. Yeah, the other day I left my phone on the train. I was freaking out. Look at that. Look at that SD40. SD40. Got some little hopper cars. Got my phone. It's playing New Astronauts. I didn't get this. Was it supposed to be funny? Oh no, I left my phone on the train and it's going away from me. I was trying to see what picture is on the phone. What is it? No one caught it. Conroe didn't go belly up Nova, they were bought out, you dick! You actually didn't know that? Then why'd you say it? That would explain CSX. Yeah, guess who bought them? So guys, I'm gonna get this next mission prepped up. I love Test Shot, man. Night chat. I mean Night Remo. Sorry, I love chat. Can't help it. I love Lamp. I love Lamp. I love Lamp. Me gusta Lamparra. You really love Lamp? Or are you saying that because you saw it? I love Lamp. I love Lamp. Oh, misclicks. No, that guy sucks. We'll name the treadmill after him. The thing that people step on. Nah, Pythos, I'm naming the toilet on board. The head's named after you. Ah, man, I'm gonna go to the Pythos and take a wicked yes right now. The Pythos. No need to do a karmas. Nah, King. No, not yet on the arm. The arm needs to go up with the airlock. Yeah, this is the mission where the top's going to be sticking out just a little bit. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, what we could do is flip the module upside down, launch it upside down inside of there. That's what they did with the real Destiny module. If I launched it upside down, I'd have to redo the numbers, though. That means arm has to wrap around. Yeah, it's not really going to work, dude. It's not going to work too well. I might just stick with it sticking out of the top a little bit. I know it's stupid, but it'll work. Just get someone to EVA and weld it on orbit, not an alignment mechanism. I prefer the precision of the editor. Does that thing fit? Yeah, okay, that works. I honestly, guys, I'm doing this. I honestly don't really care. It really doesn't bother me. On any other day, I would go redesign this whole thing. You know what I mean? But that docking port is such a critical point where the module is attached to the truss segment. We don't have time. We don't have time, so it's going to stick out just a little bit. Just pretend it's not there. I'm going to get this thing prepped up, ready to go. It's all good. Go for it. Yeah. Thanks, man. You saw nothing? You're doing it wrong? What? I'm confused. I'm starting to get tired. All right, once we get this module integrated, we'll send this in the morning. Okay, she's good. There is one other thing that I need to fix down here, and it's on the keel pin docking port. SF-67 payload is rolling to 39A right now. Cool. There we go. Yup, it'll be on the camera soon. Yeah, goalie. Somebody was telling me about that. I know a guy. All right. Okay, this mission's teed up. Alpha module's ready to go. This is why I spent all that time doing all that work over the past week, guys. We can literally, that mission's ready to fly. I'm not gonna do it now. Everybody wants to go to sleep, and I know you guys want to see these. So tune into the stream tomorrow. I'll be here, and we will send. We're gonna do a lot of assembling tomorrow. We have a lot of missions to fly. 14 more of these things. So we got work to do. From the back rooms, the RS-1 anomaly looks grim. Picture Antares Orb 3. Wait, I thought launch was tonight, if no SpaceX launch. Yeah, I'll just launch tomorrow, Yarg. I'm gonna let this one stew for a second. I wanted to, but I want to do it when I'm a little more awake. I'm getting tired. From the back rooms, the RS-1 anomaly looks grim. Picture Antares Orb 3. So it blew up right off the pad. Speaking from someone who won't be here tomorrow. When is your next day off, Yarg? I mean, it's going to be missions basically for the rest of the week, dudes. Not till next week. It's going to be, it's going to be all station missions, dude. You're bound to catch one. These initial assembly missions are just very critical. And I'm starting to get tired, dude. I don't want to do it right now. Starlink got scrubbed. Yeah, Starlink is tomorrow. So, guys, what we'll probably do is I'll get a couple of missions in tomorrow. No launching well tired. Old school rule, dude. All right, dudes. Yeah, Stubborn. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll get it done, dudes. It's no problem. Yeah. That mission, tomorrow's mission is a tough one. It's going to be like STS-88. So I got to take that, the big module, the Alpha Lab. We got to take Alpha Lab, and we got to use the arm to grab it, put it onto docking ring 1, dock to the shuttle, and then fly that towards the Z1 truss segment. Grab the Z1 truss segment, and berth the Z1 truss segment to the Alpha Lab. Tomorrow's a hardcore mission. That mission is the assembly flight 2 is tough. It's a tough one. After that, the missions aren't as bad. But yeah, that one's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a tough mission. I don't want to do all that right now, Yarg. I'll be up to 4 in the frickin' morning. So they just shared this. CN spaceflight. What's this? Time do you think you kick it off? I start noontime Eastern, Jimmy. Yeah, jump in, man. Anyway, fellas, let's drop a raid. I haven't raided anybody in a little bit. Haas is streaming. Let's see what he's up to. Guys, raid my buddy Haas. He's a good dude. Go over there and wait. I raided Haas the other day. Is Alex streaming? I want to raid Haas. We can raid it. We can raid Atel tomorrow. Let's go see what Haas is up to. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the mission. We got two more tomorrow, 2 more the day after, 2 more the day after that. So, all the payloads are ready to go. We just got to put them together. And we should have we did all the due diligence, man. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.